well, I don't want to overdo Sharps today. I really don't. We've got a lot out of him so far today. But, what the hell? We'll throw another one. Okay, so, if I got that. Well, again, this is going to be a number. I'm going to bring in Bowser as the main model. Firstly, it's just being big like this inside here. The hard-to-kill marshmallow, hard-to-kill reptile, Bowser. Being here in this stock market, we love the acid tank. We love the danger noodle, the hard to kill reptile, marshmallow.
95% of what I own.
Do I spell it out for you?
How you doing? Ooh, cranky.
Stock market today.
Such a cool looking snake. Look
If this is the metric we were using, and this danger noodle was an aggressive feeder like that.
Such a big, beautiful head. What are you doing? Come eat.
Hey, come off the roof at you. Coming down. This whole line right here is going to look like that after that is clean. So this goes to some of those other names and why Bowser was so important. Pharaoh, the Snake Handler, for the Pharaoh, the Farmer, right? Because Rice Paddy. Think about it. Think about it.
You guys want to feed the world's
Tractor Force.
drop for drop most potent neurotoxic snake, most venomous snake on the planet, the inland taipan. Little Steve, he's hiding in his hide right there.
Well, that's a deserty, kind of middle of nowhere kind of a critter. From what I've learned.
You have little pinkies right here. Let me get his enclosure unlocked first. As you see,
There's not the Rice Paddy one. There's another one. And I'll open that thing
nice
up.
and secure.
Yeah, test them.
I also
like,
have
this one's kind of cool.
English name
but only right now. It might be different. It could have ate. It could be on a rotation macro here,
which is only required for my exotic
required licenses to
is required by the FWC, Florida Wildlife Commission, which manages the permits to own these animals. So you have to have all these to own these animals. All these things, all these little things to keep myself safe and anyone else safe that has to work with.
But not really. If OSHA comes in and starts asking you a question like, "Do you believe in Lou?"
And this should be great from the eat.
Plead
Nice little meal because he's not too big right now. Just gonna dangle it a little bit in front of that little hide. See if we can get him interested. He is a shy snake. We tried to film an episode with him eating last week, but we only got a little clip. We weren't able to actually get a full episode with him. Come on.
Pharaoh, we have snake handlers because of the Rice Paddy.
I'm going to leave the pinky right about here. And eventually he'll become interested and get some shots of him chewing down. I already see his head poking out. It looks like he's going to start coming outwards. He seems pretty hungry. Look at him.
It's a spring. It couldn't do it across the room and you're blowing up.
Before we move on, let me just get this enclosure nice and secure. And
you'd say, Madam Curie, you have a nuclear coin in your pocket about
and also I got that
what'll happen here to Chernobyl in Site 13, given the entropy of the Chernobyl chambers, feeds and speeds, pressure gauges, and
some of you guys were asking in the last video, what happens
it's Oppenheimer protocol.
If a venomous snake bite happens? Well, you're not allowed to have these permits unless you have a bite protocol. In this, there's literally a profile for every species that's in my inventory and species that I plan to own in the future.
Allison,
so if
right?
anything happens,
Allison
I
don't
pull
play.
up the file.
That danger noodle is a middle number, up and down, coming at you like a black mamba.
Monocled cobras, right here, right in here. This is the bite protocol for monocled cobras, and in here it gives you everything you need to know about the treatment for monocled cobra bite. You know, neurotoxic venoms like monocled cobras, inland taipans. All these snakes have a very potent neurotoxic venom. So the thing about neurotoxic snakes is they have the most powerful venom on the planet. Neurotoxic venom will shut down your motor skills. Literally, your diaphragm will stop working. Your diaphragm helps your lungs contract and bring in oxygen and feed your body, feed your brain. If your diaphragm's not working and you don't get onto a ventilator and they don't breathe for you, you lose oxygen to your brain and you could be clinically dead and then eventually biologically dead. You pass that 4 to 5 minute mark where your brain
See, we're not
no
sure.
longer will function properly without
you should be able to do. Well, he's got firefighter numbers, so usually if he's talking to a cop and they say 24-hour hold on that cowboy because man.
You should always have
but at any rate, with PhDs, you said safety index on the moral clause, some test on those things. Good graphing. It's like, you might not think about this being a Venn diagram, right? Of this week, next week, on a timeline that has real numbers. Says snakes are gonna. On Wednesday, I got a big thing where that thing plays over.
Your cobras,
how
your
that's
mambas,
dangerous.
your king cobra,
how that not knowing what that thing is doing on a timeline windage problem.
you tourniquet
really
above the
dangerous
wound,
for
preventing that neurotoxic venom
business,
from traveling
law,
and shutting down your major motor functions and also your diaphragm.
from the
so
positive
you can continue
index.
on to breathe
Hopefully,
for
if it's working for you,
some amount of time to get yourself
causing more
to a
trouble
hospital.
at least.
You don't want to use this for a viper bite. You do not want to use this for a puff adder, a gaboon viper, or any type of rattlesnake.
The only thing is, I wish
venom.
I could tell
so
the
if you tourniquet above
thing, but
that
this
bite,
doesn't sound like
you're
marketing.
keeping all that necrotic venom
This
in that area. So you're literally,
is calculus by photons,
and your body, you're going to have
the
that
venom,
localized
the
venom,
timelines
and it's going to
of
be eating away
this,
the
this,
area
and
that you
this
tourniquet. So just imagine tourniqueting,
at very different
and you have
timelines.
puff
I
adder
mean, you get hit
venom
by any of them,
eating
it's
away
as
your
fast as you
insides,
can
and
to
it
the
can't travel
hospital.
and disperse and make it
In
a
this
lighter
one,
load.
for sure.
So instead, just
Maybe
sits
the
there and
hog
rots your
nose,
arm
but
off. So definitely understand a tourniquet is only to be used
lace
for
monitor
extremely
opens you
potent
up.
neurotoxic snakes and never used on viper bites. So definitely a good thing to have.
Lace monitor,
Right
light
and that's
yellow
for any
pin
of you guys who are
tourniquet? Yes.
curious, what do I
That
do
is a
if I
yes
ever
answer.
get bit by a venomous reptile? That is required by the state. I can't even be licensed without having those safety protocols and also snake-proof room and hurricane protocol, tornado protocol,
See
fire
again,
protocol,
so
all
let's
that
say
other
it
stuff
hit you
for
here
the
and you
safety
tied a
of the
rubber
public
band
that
around it
happen,
here.
like hurricanes,
The
fires,
volume
etc.
of,
But, looks like he's eating. Let's go check this out.
let's say it was gold, AU, right? And I pounded it out, so the surface of the area,
Checking out the little pinky. Ooh,
death by 1,000 cuts,
He's
could
such a shy
integrate
little
in
snake.
slower
It's
instead of just
completely
one
understandable,
concentrated place. Now, it
because
still
out in the
might not be
wild, a
good, but
monitor
you would
lizard
figure
just
that would
run up
be
to him and eat him up
from a
real quick.
taipan,
Looks like he's starting at the butt.
1,000-step snake or
Ooh,
something like
he's
that.
checking it out.
If
Yeah,
the
there
calculus
goes old
holds
Nip.
true, on averages, you
He's
get
gonna
10,000
just
steps.
slowly
But
make his move. He's so funny. Look at that. And it's so cool because this guy is going to get pretty big. Inland taipans can actually get upwards to 7 feet long, which is pretty long. Ooh, he's just giving him a little massage. He's trying to give him some CPR, some chest compressions. Now he's going to go for the head. There you go. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Little noms. What are you doing? He's like, what? Why are you making fun of me? This is how I eat, man. I don't make fun of you. Such a cool looking snake. Look at him. Ooh. And like I've said in the past, this is his summer phase.
But only when it's
so
not
he's
eating.
got a black
If you
head,
stuck your hand in there right
beige
now, it would
body.
change its
Ooh, you're
attitude
gonna
in a
go high
hurry.
now. And during the winter, when it might be a little bit cooler in Australia, they turn to a complete green olive coloration.
New York,
So they seasonally change
Unless you're in
colors.
somebody's
That's so
house.
cool.
Because
Oh,
they
dude,
don't
you're
have
just
them.
gonna go hide while you eat? Oh. But in the meantime, let's move some green
Constitutional
mambas.
law doesn't,
All right,
or federal
so
or
you
state
have a
law
rat
does
right
not
here. We're gonna
trump
stick it right
constitutional
in the
law.
snake-proof box. And
Like,
now
I was
we're gonna
doing
separate my
business, you
green
come in, you
mambas
never
because
met me in
they
my
are
entire
just
life. I'd
so
never met one
on for
conversation. You
food.
had such a
They will
problem with
steal
me
food
that
from
you had
each
to
other.
shut
One will
down
be
my
eating a
business
rat, the other
without
one
me
will be eating a
even
rat,
like
and then
looking
the
at
other
you
one will
look
look
at
at
my
that other one
stuff.
and go, I want both of these rats. Spit out the rat it's
King
eating,
George.
and then go try to steal the